As far as your evening routine, I need you guys to really dive into the transformation journey for this one. Your evening routine is going to be your morning needs. So we're talking about the evening routine, but you're going to make a checklist of your morning needs. Um, and it doesn't have to be as many as we did for the morning routine, but write down the things that you absolutely need to get done for your morning routine. So your evening routine is going to set you up for that next morning as well. So write down 5 things. There's 5 spots in the transformation journal for this, guys. It's linked in the bio. Write down 5 things that you absolutely cannot live without. So if you took that moment of silence, that 5 minutes of silence, if you took time to read or exercise or do some affirmations, that's 5 things right there. You can write those 5 things down that you absolutely need to get done um, in order for your morning to start out great. And then you write down your evening needs. 5 things that you need to get done in the evening. Did you not exercise in the morning? Are you going to exercise? Take a shower. A lot of people take this for granted and they don't take it serious enough, but washing the day off of you, getting the stress off of you from the day, or just cleansing your body, it can really set your night up for a great night and a great morning as well. So making sure you shower, or if you need, it's time to wash your hair, wash your hair. Detangle your hair, wash your hair. Take that time for yourself. So that can be one of your evening needs. Showering. It's just as simple as that. Because a lot of people, no shade or anything, but a lot of people don't do that. And sometimes that can be depression. It really can. It can be that you don't feel your best. You don't feel like doing it. You don't want to take the time to do it. We do have laziness where some people don't do it, but a lot of the times it can be depression. It can be you really need to take time for yourself and you haven't done so you don't feel like yourself. So we got that. We got exercising if you still need to exercise, or maybe you want to get in a second workout. You did your cardio in the morning and you want to get some strength training in the evening, right? Make sure that you are making your lunch. Make sure that you are making your lunch for the next day, right? You might want to make something different than you had today, or maybe you ate out today for lunch. And tomorrow you want to make sure that you already have your lunch with you just to save some money, because who wouldn't want to save some money? Not only saving money, you could be, saving yourself from a stomach ache, because sometimes we'll go get something and now our stomach is hurting and we don't feel good and we regretting like I should have never ate that. Some of the stuff we can actually make, like a simple burrito, taco, sandwich, or salad, or something, you know, it could be something that you really want or something that you need, because we're talking about evening needs, something that you need for your day. Maybe you don't need a sandwich or burrito or whatever. You can make yourself something lighter than that, because if you eat something heavy, now you're tired and you're aggravated. You're ready to go home, right? So make sure that you set yourself up for lunch the next day at work. That can be one of your evening needs. So we got what, 3 so far: showering, exercising, and making lunch. Make your dinner. Cook at home. It's easy to get home and just want to order food or whatever, but cook at home. Grab something out the freezer, or you can make that one of your morning needs to take something out. So when you get home, it's already thawed out, and now you can cook that for dinner. So make your dinner. That's 4 right there. Let me think of another one. Maybe, you know, I don't know. It could be something as simple as your favorite show. You want to take 30 minutes to catch up on your show, or hour to catch up on your show. Put your phone down, put it on Do Not Disturb or something, and indulge in your favorite show, you know, to help you decompress or whatever. So that can be one more of your evening needs. Um, and just to dive more into that, you can write these things down hour by hour. You can write down the time that you do the task, write down the task right next to it, you know, and check it off. Check it off your list. So every day, and that's what's great about the digital journal is the transformation journal is a digital version. You can print it out if you want, but I would suggest, laminating it or something if you're going to do that so that you can reuse it, because things do change in our lives, right? Things change in our lives. Some of our lives are the same day in and day out, so you might not need to do all of that, but things do change, and you may need to adjust the times for things. You may need to adjust the tasks. Like, maybe this isn't working for me, let me change it. So there's a checklist after you write down your evening routine, and you can just check off that you're done. At 9:15 a.m., I ate my breakfast that I prepared the night before. At 12:15 p.m., I ate my lunch that I prepared the night before, or whatever it is. Write down the time of the activity and the task. So when you get home at night, you can look and see, okay, I did do this. What time did I do it? Um, did I get it done? Or whatever. So that's the great thing about the transformation journal, guys. The digital version really helps you to be able to quickly edit. You need to change things. You click on the text box, type in the time, you slide it over to the time slot. You click on the text, you write in the task, and it's better this way because you can make the text smaller if you need to fit on the lines or whatever. But yeah, you type your task in there, you slide it over to the task slot, and then you can put in a check mark, and put that you're done. It's just that simple, guys. You really want to keep yourself organized. You really want to make sure that your day-to-day routine is organized. The morning is a separate routine from the evening routine. We don't do the same things in the morning that we do in the evening. So it's best that you keep those two separate and make sure you're keeping up with that throughout the week. And then we can check in again Sunday, check in with yourself. And, oh, I didn't get half of the things done that I said. I need to make more time, or I need to change some things up. So you can go through this throughout this whole week and go back to it Sunday and say, okay, this didn't work for me. Let me change this time or change this task or whatever it is so that it works more for my schedule, right? So keeping yourself organized is really important. I don't stress that enough here, but organization is so important in reaching your goals, those small goals, those big goals. You stay organized, you will get to your goal. You will get there.